Nashville Public Library presents Storytime with Professor. I guess that's me. It's going to have to do for now. Let's get started here doing Storytime from my house once again. Not at the library these days, but we'll get back there eventually. Let's see. I hope I remembered everything. First, I have to take off my glasses. Get some juggling fun. Things to go. Ready to go. Special guest. That's it. It's a great day to make some new friends. It's a great day to make some new friends. Are you ready for some games and fun to sing and read? We've just begun. It's a great day to make some new friends. It's a great day to make some new friends. It's a great day to make some new friends. Are you ready for some games and fun to sing and read? We've just begun. It's a great day to make some new friends. Hello everyone. I'm the professor doing Storytime, now at the Nashville Public Library today. And behind the camera is my daughter Rainer. And we're going to start with the name game. It's very simple. We'll show you. We'll do Rainer first. All right, now here we go. Rainer, Rainer, Bobainer, banana, fan, Fofainer, me, my, mo, Mainer, Rainer. All right, now I've been getting all sorts of messages through the weeks. I know that Hannah is watching. All right, what do you say we do Hannah next? Okay, that sounds good to me. Here we go, everybody. Let's try Hannah. Easy breezy. Hannah, Hannah, Bobana, banana, fana, Fofana, me, my, mo, mana, Hannah. You see how easy it is? Pretty easy. Okay. Now this is going to be the tricky one. Josephina has been watching. How about it, Josephina? That's a couple of syllables there. But we can do it. Let's try it. Here we go. Josephina, 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 banana, fana, full face, little Josephina, Josephina, close enough. All right. That'll just have to do. It's a great day to make some new friends. It's a great day to make some new friends. Are you ready for some games and fun to sing and read? We've just begun. It's a great day to make some new friends. All right then, how many know the game Simon Says? Can you play Simon Says? Because we have a game just like it. It's called Professor Says. Same rules do only when I say Professor Says, so listen close. Professor Says, clap your hands 3 times. Professor Says, slap your knees 4 times. Oh my goodness, perfect. Now everybody raise your hands really high. No, I didn't say Professor Says. Rainy, put your hands down. Professor Says, say a big hello.
Hello.
That's a little hello. Professor Says, say a really big hello.
Hello.
All right, that's more like it. It's a great day to make some new friends. It's a great day to make some new friends. Are you ready for some games and fun to sing and read? We've just begun. It's a great day to make some new friends. Yo! Woo! There we go. Always a great day to make some new friends, don't you think? I think so. And we have a special new friend from far, far away. Oh yes, our special guest today. Wait till you meet him. Let's see if I can get him on the computer. So we have with us today a very special guest, Christopher Lloyd, who wrote this book, What on Earth Happened? This book sold over 500,000 copies. He also is the author of Absolutely Everything, A History of Earth, Dinosaurs, Rulers, Robots, and Other Things Too Numerous to Mention. This is a tremendous book. And he's here today to tell us a little bit about humanimals. And here he is, author Christopher Lloyd. How are you, sir?
I'm very well, thank you, Brian. How are you?
I am great. Can you tell the kids where you are right now?
Well, I wonder if they can guess, because my voice perhaps isn't something they hear every day, wherever they're from, if it's in Nashville or whatever. But I'm speaking to you from across the pond in Old England, surrounded by beautiful countryside on a farm in the middle of Kent. So we're very lucky to be in the country, particularly at this time of the moment, where we're all stuck at home.
Right. Man, we're going to be stuck here for a little while, seems like.
Yeah,
And
probably.
a good time to get one of these books right here. I will tell you that I got this book, and you can open it anywhere, and suddenly you are immediately engrossed. This is such a wonderful book. Absolutely everything.
Thank you.
Let me tell you, it is tremendous and a great discovery. And I'm so glad to have it. And so you're going to do a book for us today.
Sure. I mean, the first thing I should say, Brian, is that I'm one of those people who believes the real world is far more amazing than anything you can make up, and actually I find, when I go to schools or I meet kids and talk to them, a lot of young people feel the same way, whether it's to do with space or inventors or amazing world records. Just think how many amazing things have happened, which you don't have to make up. And the reason that I really enjoy that way of living is because that means every day when you get up, you can think to yourself, wow, I've made it to another day. What amazing stories am I going to find out today? And who am I going to meet?
Right.
Like, we haven't met before, and here I am, I'm getting to know Brian, and I'm having the opportunity to speak to some of your listeners and viewers and tell them about my book. So it's a special day, and that's why I do what I do, really, because I love focusing on the magic of everyday living.
Great.
Really, I mean, absolutely everything you show to folks there is the story of everything from the beginning of time to the present day. You'll be familiar with the fact that schools are very good at chopping knowledge up into different subjects, geography and history and social studies and maths and languages and music and art. And, the real world is not split up into different subjects. This is something that's made up by adults, and they impose it on children in schools. And actually, if you look at your brain and you ask a brain scientist how it works, it is not divided into different areas where you have a bit of social studies and a bit of math and a bit of English and a bit of art and a bit of music. It's all connected. And what brains love is making new connections. So that's what I try and do in all my books, is make new connections. So that one, absolutely everything connects natural history, the history of space and the earth and dinosaurs and mammals and volcanoes and mountains. And then people come into the story, ancient people who lived, in caves and who made weapons and discovered how to light fires. And then eventually they start building towns and cities and ancient civilizations like the Egyptians or the Greeks or the Romans and the Aztecs and the Mayans. And then eventually come into the modern world, and you can see the whole thing is connected together. And that makes us feel a part of the story ourselves as individuals, because, we can see how all the bits fit together. So this book, Humanimal, is another way of connecting things together. And it's a clue is in the title, because it's about the things that are similar between humans and animals. Wonderful. And I thought, actually, why don't we make a new word that celebrates what we have in common with other living things, not something that divides us, And actually, it's quite a good lesson for the world we live in today, because it's really important to focus on the things that unite us, not the things that divide us. And it's true with other living things too. So I thought I'll take all the main things that people think make humans special and different, and then I'll do some research with a whole lot of scientists, and we'll find out if those same things are actually happening in other species in the animal world. So I looked at whether animals love each other, or whether they grieve or they get sad, or whether animals get angry. All those feelings you think are special to people are happening in the animal world. And I found these amazing stories about elephants that grieve for their dead, or about giraffes that get incredibly angry and have contests and fights with their giant long necks, or about an octopus that turns red in its face when it gets angry. Have you seen someone's face turn red with anger?
Oh, sure.
Well, it happens in the worlds of octopuses too, Right. And then another thing that makes humans special, supposedly, is that we work in teams and we do things together as groups. And when we build cities and skyscrapers, and then I found, well, of course, there are lots of creatures that do exactly the same thing, that we have the same thing in common. Like, this is a example of a tiny creature. These guys, bees living in a bee's nest here. And they make decisions on where to locate their bee's nest in the future based on voting. So they actually vote for the best place. Wow, and they vote using a little dance. So they don't have a ballot and write things down like we do. Wonderful. But they dance. And depending on which is the best place, to locate their nest is determined by the number of bees that think it's the right place, and they all dance together. So voting and democracy began in the world of bees 100 million years ago.
Wow.
And so when you start to see these links and intelligence, you think that, well, maybe people are the only that can use tools, but they found chimpanzees that can sort of dig out termites from a termite's nest using sticks. And when they found birds that can light fires and spread fire in order to be able to eat all the kind of grubs that they can find underneath. They're incredible. And crows, this is one of my favorites, that can use cars as nutcrackers. So the crow sits on top of a traffic light at a junction. It takes a nut, puts it on the road. It waits for the cars to run over the nuts, and then it flies down, and then it eats what's inside. How amazing is that?
That's
Using
outrageous.
cars as nutcrackers. So when I started discovering all this stuff, I've got to write a book. And this book is going to be all about the things that humans and animals have in common with each other. And I'm going to tell their stories. And we're going to find a fantastic artist. His name's Mark Ruffle here, which you can see in the book, who's done these amazing illustrations. And then hopefully, when kids and parents read these stories together, they will constantly be thinking to themselves how it is that humans and animals have so much in common with each other. One of my favorite pages is this one. It's page 33. It's about language. You think that humans are the only creatures that can talk to each other. Oh, no, that's not true. There's lots of animals that can. And in fact, I talked with a lady here who's a specialist in chicken language. Now, I don't know if you know, but chickens can talk. And if any of your listeners have got chickens, they could try out some of these words in chicken. For example, chickens, a little baby chick, if you hear it go beep, 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 like that, it means, mummy, where are you? Okay, because it's lost. Or if another mummy bird sees some danger because another giant hawk is going to come and steal its food, it goes, wah, 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 just like that, which means, watch out, there's danger. Okay. Or another one is that if you hear a chick go, coo, 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 it means, that's yummy, I love my food, leave me alone, I'm eating, etc., etc. So this was the kind of thing that then inspired me to write this book. And I hope, well, your readers and listeners will enjoy, hearing about the stories.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's wonderful. So what other books? Tell some of the other titles of the books that you've written. We can look for them.
Oh, yes. So we've got absolutely everything. We've got Humanimal. And I do this whole series of books called wall books. And there's 6 of these. I'm wondering if I can just reach out to one of them. Hang on.
Okay.
These are timelines. And I said I love connecting knowledge together. This one is all about the history of science. And I don't know if some of your listeners might be interested in inventors and inventions and stuff.
Absolutely.
And inside the book, this is going to be difficult to show you, but you can turn the pages like a normal book, you see. And there are 1,000 moments from the Stone Ages to the present day of all the most amazing inventions. And if you want, you can spread it all out like this, do you see? And it's 6 feet long, so it's taller than your mum and dad, probably. And then you can spread it out on the floor, or you can hang it all up on the wall. And each of these moments, like you might spot this guy here inside this thing called a prism. His name's Isaac Newton, and he discovered gravity after seeing an apple fall from a tree, which is why there's an apple on top of the prism. All the way through to, amazing things like the Apollo missions into space, where they put them, Neil Armstrong landing on the moon, right up to supersonic cars and the International Space Station over here. And then there's a series of fun stories about the most amazing inventors on the timeline. And there's a quiz in the back. And most importantly, and this is really for mums and dads, there's a magnifying glass in the front so that the writing is quite small, which most young people don't have a problem with. But sometimes when you get a bit older, like you and me, Brian, we need a little magnifying glass. So you've got one of those. So people of all ages can enjoy the book. So I have a whole series, one on history, one on nature, and one on science, one on sport, one on Shakespeare, all the plays of Shakespeare, all being played out in a big theater. So these are the sorts of books that I think I'm hoping many of your listeners viewers will enjoy, seeing how you can connect things together and how children can then explore the world using their natural curiosity. They don't have to start on page 1 and go to the end. They can just take their own journey, find out cool stuff, and then connect it together and tell their parents and tell their grandparents and tell their brothers and sisters. And then everybody can enjoy celebrating this incredible world, which is far more amazing than anything you can make up.
Wow. I just love your enthusiasm. It is really infectious. And I feel like I could just talk to you all day. This is marvelous stuff. And so we want to look for author Christopher Lloyd and his children's books about science and about everything that you could possibly think of. Wonderful. Well, it was great to have you with us today.
Thank you. Thank you, Brian.
I will need to have you back again. If we
that would be fun. Sure. And one of these days, I hope I can come back to Nashville. And I believe there's some pretty exciting storytelling going on in the theaters and libraries there, using some puppets, which I would dearly love to see myself. Would be amazing.
Come on. We'll be back doing puppet shows before you know it.
Great.
So it was great to see you. Great to talk with you. We'll look for your books. And now, boys and girls, here's a little message from JJ the Lamb.
Higgledy-piggledy, my red hen, she lays eggs for gentlemen, sometimes 9 and sometimes 10. Higgledy-piggledy, my red hen. Thank you very much. Mwah.
Hello, everybody. I am Cedric the Dragon. I'm sorry I was running a little late, but I was listening to the Beach Boys. Not the band, the Beach Boys, but these guys outside kicking sand, kicking a beach ball around, making a whole bunch of noise. It's terrible. Anyhow, in honor of our featured author, Mr. Christopher Lloyd, today, I thought we could bring back our special guest. That's right, the chicken that does impressions! Yeah, please hold your applause. All right, this is a chicken that can impersonate anything. Mr. Lloyd was telling us about how sometimes animals can act like humans. But let's see. Let's see, chicken. Can you give us an animal impression like, let's say, a cat? Meow, meow, meow. Wow. How about a cow? Moo, moo, moo. Amazing. Utterly amazing. Oh, what about a tiger? Can you do a tiger? They're great! That's not any tiger I know. But that did sound like a person to me. Can you do any person imitations? Just like Mr. Christopher Lloyd was telling us. Can you impersonate a person? No. Rude. Oh well. I don't know. I guess it's time to find the professor. Professor, where are you? Professor! Professor! Professor!
Oh, hi everybody. Sorry I was late. I was playing some volleyball on the beach with some Beach Boys. Anyhow, it's time to make a rainbow. How about it? So, get your paper, get your markers, get your crayons. Let's make a rainbow. It's about time. Let's make a rainbow, a rainbow, a rainbow. A beautiful rainbow so high in the sky. Everyone, let's make a beautiful rainbow with favorite colors. Come on, let's try. All right, I've got a bunch of colors here. How about give me one, Miss Rayner?
Green?
Green! Cedric's favorite, green! Green is a color that's found in a rainbow. A beautiful rainbow so high in the sky. Everyone, let's make a beautiful rainbow with favorite colors. Come on, let's try. All right, what else?
Blue?
Blue? Okay, well, I've got some blue right here. Very nice. Blue is a color that's found in a rainbow, a beautiful rainbow so high in the sky. Everyone, let's make a beautiful rainbow with favorite colors. Come on, let's try. All right.
Purple?
Purple! Oh, that'll go good with all these colors. Yes, purple is a color that's found in a rainbow, a beautiful rainbow so high in the sky. Everyone, let's make a beautiful rainbow with favorite colors. Come on, let's try. All right, what else do we have?
Red?
Red! All right, red, marvelous. Red is a color that's found in a rainbow, a beautiful rainbow so high in the sky. Everyone, let's make a beautiful rainbow with favorite colors. Come on, let's try. Let's get another color.
Orange?
Orange. Orange. Sounds good to me. Orange is a color that's found in a rainbow, a beautiful rainbow so high in the sky. Everyone, let's make a beautiful rainbow with favorite colors. Come on, let's try. All right, I need one more color.
Pink?
Pink. Oh, that's perfect. Great way to end the song. Pink is a color that's found in a rainbow, a beautiful rainbow so high in the sky. Everyone, let's make a beautiful rainbow with favorite colors and a whole lot of fun. A beautiful rainbow high in the sky. La 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 la. Excuse me 1 second. I'm sorry, I was so distracted. I've been watched this whole time by our very own humanimal, Galahad. Doesn't he look beautiful? He just got his hair cut. He has his summer cut. You look very nice, Galahad. All right. Do you want to thank all of our friends today for watching? You do? Okay. I'd like to thank everybody for watching today. I'd like to thank Dave Patton for writing the Rainbow Song, and it's a great day to make new friends. Also, our special guest all the way from England, Christopher Lloyd, and his wonderful books. I'd like to thank my daughter, Rainer, for running the camera, and our good friend, JJ the Lamb, for her nursery rhyme this week. So join me again next week. Thank you for coming, and thank you for watching. Bye-bye.